What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Caster's Kicks once again. Appreciate y'all for stopping in and checking out the channel. So it's been a couple days since I made a video. Took a slight break, but now I am back to recording. So now is the perfect time to do that, actually, because I've named this week. I'm gonna name it Death Week because your wallets are going to die this week. There are several releases that are set to come out. This is basically the week that a lot of people have been waiting for. So we have the Lost and Found ones coming out on Saturday. We have the Maniere 4s coming out Thursday, and then we also have a shock drop of the Cherry 11s today when this video is dropping. So it's a lot of stuff coming out, so hopefully y'all's pockets are prepared. I don't even know if mine are at this moment, but I will figure it out as I go. But before we jump into this how the cop got over basically all three of these shoes, just a quick daily lace up of everything that's going on. So starting off, we got it from Site Supply. We got an update on the release date of the Travis Jordan 1 Low. That's set to come out this year, and they're set to drop December 15th. This is the all black pair. So we have a couple weeks before that does drop, but just so you are aware, December 15th is the date for that drop. And then continuing on, we also got an update from Soul Links, and this is over the Nike and Soul Goods dunks. And these are it's 3 dunk highs, and they're set to release over a period of November to December. So I know we're almost mid-November now, so over these next couple weeks into December and weeks into December, be on the lookout for some of these Soul Good drops. Like I mentioned, there's 3 different dunk highs, so if you're interested in them, just kind of pay attention and be aware of when those are coming. But overall, that is everything I have for this daily lace up. I could think. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and start off with the cherries, and then we'll go to the Maniere 4s, and then we'll go to the Lost and Founds. Just it's the order progression for how shoes are releasing this week. So starting off with the Cherry 11s, and so today is Monday night when I'm recording this video. It's 6:52 p.m. But we did find out we're getting a shock drop on the Cherry 11s today, which is Tuesday when y'all are watching this video. I kind of had a feeling this would happen. This is how the 11s have shock dropped, or basically shock dropped over the past couple years. They basically have a sneakers live, and then they shock drop them on there, or they just randomly have a shock drop for the 11s. But they usually release the Thanksgiving or the week before Thanksgiving, so people actually have the shoe by the time Thanksgiving comes around. So this show is set for 2 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow, so that's 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and it's called Live from the Archive. So go in and hit notify me on the Sneakers app so you don't forget. But it is set for 2 p.m. today, Central Standard Time, so just be prepared. But I'm assuming you're gonna have to basically watch the live until the shock drop happens, because it could happen at the beginning, the middle, or the end. It's no telling, but just be prepared. Now, y'all know they make a ton of these 11s, so there should be a pretty good amount of stock. I think I've been able to cop maybe 1 or 2 pair. Like when the Jubilees dropped, I was able to cop a pair or 2 off of the shock drop when they did it that way. So just gotta be prepared. I don't have stock numbers right now just because they're not out, but maybe tomorrow I'll get them. I really don't know, but like I said, I expect a pretty good amount of pairs on this shock drop. Y'all know they make almost close to 1 million of these 11s every year. So like I said, just be prepared. If you want them, good luck. This is it's just a start. But and I assume they would have a full size run, but men's for sure. Don't quote me on that. Whenever I do my video tomorrow, I'll update y'all on what exactly dropped, if they had a full size run or if they just had men's pairs. But that is all from the Cherry 11s. Now let's move to the Maniere 4s. So I believe it was the 12th, which was Friday. They closed off the video entries that you could submit on Instagram or Twitter to be entered into the raffle for the Maniere 4s, and they basically were DMing people then throughout the weekend to let them know if they won their video entry. And basically the DM was just them saying like, hey, can we use your video, and then also let us know your name, email address, and shoe size. So I did that. I actually got that DM a couple of days before they actually closed it off, but I did see people that were getting that same DM like throughout the next couple of days. So if you're able to hit on the video entry raffle submission for a Maniere, let me know in the comments. I know a lot of people ended up doing it and a lot of people didn't end up doing it. I know there's a lot of controversy behind that way to submit an entry. It's another video to talk about that. But invoices did start going out today, which, like I mentioned, is Monday. I did get my invoice this morning, so I'm already paid for my pair of Maniere 4s. So I say I'm 2/3 of the way there because you still got to get the pair shipped out and shipped to the house. So that'll be the third leg of me getting the pair. But hopefully shipping is pretty quick. Hopefully I can get it next week. I'd assume they wouldn't ship out till Thursday or Friday of this week, just because that is the release date for the shoe. But I can say I've already paid for the shoe. So if you get an invoice, make sure you go ahead and just knock it out, pay it when you see it. Don't wait till the last minute to try and pay it, because you don't want any additional issues when trying to purchase the shoe with your invoice, because we've seen time and time again, somebody waits until the last minute and then the invoice was canceled or the pair is sold out. Just, if you see the invoice, pay it right away, knock it out so you don't have to worry about it later down the line. And then last thing for the Maniere, on Thursday, of course, they will have the online release for the shoe. So if you didn't cop off the video entry, or you just didn't submit a video entry, that will be your next, or really last, as we know of right now, way to get the Air Jordan 4 Maniere. You will have to go online and enter that way. And with the way that they did this raffle, basically with the video entry, I'm sure there will be a lot of people trying to cop on the general website drop whenever that happens. So be prepared, because it is going to be a lot. I already know how it's going to go. I have to try and get a pair for my friends, so I know it's going to be crazy just with the amount of people that are actually going to be trying on there. So hopefully things go smoothly. Hopefully no like a lot of manual entries. It's just going to be one of those wait and see how things play out. But last but not least, I don't know if there's going to be a sneakers release for the Maniere 4s. I would expect there to be, but we haven't got any word on that. Y'all know usually they announce it like after the drop. It'll just be some random day. They'll say, hey, we're dropping Maniere 4s. But I would expect the sneakers release. But if not, you know, it is what it is. They've been really different with this Jordan release compared to the last three that they've had for Maniere. So overall, that is everything with that drop. Now let's move to the Air Jordan 1 Lost and Found, which is set for this upcoming Saturday. Hibbett already had their raffle open. They opened that last week. So if you have not gone on Hibbett yet, go enter on Hibbett. Flex opened yesterday on Sunday. So you'll have until Friday at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time to get your entry in. I know I've been seeing a lot of people say they're having a hard time entering on Flex app. I haven't entered on Flex yet. I've been just waiting for the system to kind of get right before I go in and enter. I'll probably either do that tonight or tomorrow, but don't wait until the last minute to get your Flex entry in. That system is just so back and forth. You really never know when it'll glitch, when it'll not work. So whenever you get the opportunity, go ahead and put your entry in. Like I mentioned, you have until Friday at 3 p.m. and that's when they'll close it off, and then they'll announce winners an hour later. So I would expect them, they should have ship to me option and then your local stores. I haven't gone on there to look, but that's normally what they have. So if you don't have any points, go buy something in the store so you can add the Head Start points on there as well. Flex should do pretty well. I say that with a grain of salt, but I've had pretty good luck with Flex and copping 11s off of there. So they should do pretty well, but just make sure you get your entries in. I know they have Foot Locker, Champs, and I believe Eastbay as well. I need to check see if Eastbay is going to get them. But for sure the first two will have entries open that you can go and enter for them there. Now, continuing on, we did get an update from Finish Line and JD. They will be releasing the 11s exclusively on online access, or the exclusive access, how they do it online. So they should have in-store pairs, they'll have their raffle one day, and then they'll have the EA on the pre-order pairs, which will be the ship pairs, and that'll be the next day. So you won't be able to cop from Finish Line online on Saturday. So whatever day, if I find out the day of when they're doing EA, I will try to let y'all know, but I would expect it to be Wednesday of this week. Like they do Wednesday for in-store and then Thursday for pre-order. If not, it'll be Thursday, Friday. Just be on your phone and be kind of try and pay attention to when exactly it's going to happen. I know like Soul Links and all of them will try to let y'all know beforehand. If I find out by the time my next video is, I will of course put it in my next video so y'all have an idea. But hopefully things go smoothly. I know when they do exclusive access, usually I go on the app on one device, and then like I have my laptop and I'll do the desktop on that one, and then whichever one gets into the website first, that's just the one that I go with. Usually desktop has worked pretty well. My app usually glitches out and just does not work, so I prefer desktop for Finish Line and JD. But hopefully we can cop an exclusive access. Hopefully they have a good amount of pairs on there. I know the last couple of times I've entered on Finish Line, there's been some issues, so hopefully things go fairly smoothly with this upcoming drop. Now, continuing on, I know DTLR I think their DTLR is doing first come, first serve, which is kind of crazy, but you know, hopefully if y'all go to DTLR, and they have first come first serve, just be safe. Just watch your air, watch out where you are. Just be safe, because that's very dangerous for the shoe, in my opinion. And also just check your local boutiques. I know like Premium Goods, I think, should have a raffle at some point, probably Friday. But if you have any local boutiques in your area that normally get Jordans, make sure you check those stores. Shoe Palace should be doing raffles today, which is Tuesday. Usually they just do it on one day. So if you have a Shoe Palace in your area, go enter today. They should be going all day. So just make sure you go do that. And like I said, any other stores in your area that are doing raffles for these or that get Jordans and do raffles, go enter. Active Athlete, I know they had stuff going on. I've told y'all before, y'all have to put in y'all footwork with this shoe. You can't wait till Saturday and be like, I'm gonna cop all sneakers and think you're gonna be good. Go enter raffles. Just go enter whatever local store you have. Go into that raffle so you have a better shot at getting this shoe. Like I said, it's always easier to enter multiple raffles and hit multiple times than it is just to enter at one place and then you're out of luck if you don't hit there. So that is my recommendation. I enter at all Flex, Hibbett, Finish Line. I entered all those just so I can be on the safe side to make sure I get a pair. And last but not least, going to sneakers. Now, these were loaded on sneakers as a Leo drop, which was just to let everyone order, not a draw. Basically, you just have, you keep going, keep entering if you don't hit the first time. That has since changed to a draw, so now the Lost and Founds on sneakers is set to be a draw. I'm not opposed to it. I'm curious to see how many pairs they do end up having on sneakers. I would expect it to be around 100,000, if not more. So hopefully plenty of chances to cop off sneakers. Like I said, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. Y'all just be prepared. Be prepared. Like they've said, this shoe is going to have a high stock number, but everybody's going for it. So just like I said, be prepared, be ready, put in your footwork. Hopefully you can cop a pair. If not, you got to figure it out now. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully y'all are able to cop pairs for retail from any of these sites that are set to release them. But that is all I have for y'all for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Go and subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Turn on the notification bell so you can stay up to date when I post new content. As always, should have more stuff dropping later this week. I don't have any early reviews set right now, but I'm sure I will have something at some point. So it'll just be a wait and see with that. But as always, hopefully y'all have a great rest of the week. Stay safe and stay blessed. I'm gonna go watch this Monday Night Football game, and Texas Tech basketball is playing tonight, so that's gonna be my night. But as always, hopefully y'all enjoy yourselves, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.